Good day. Today we'll be talking about the taking care of calves. We'll be talking about the feeding, the housing, and the diseases. This project is done by NKA, Mazwi, Sabza. Number 1. Feeding. Calves are born not ruminants. This function will develop gradually as calves grow and take in solid feed. It is important that calves are offered concentrates and hay in the first week of their lives. Moreover, it is important to feed high quality feed to calves. As you see below, we have the first week, the structure of the stomach in the first week, in 3 to 4 months, and at the maturity stage of the cow. To continue, the abomasum makes up 60% of the cow's newborn calf's stomach capacity. By the time the calf is 3 or 4 months old, the abomasum makes up to 20% of the stomach capacity. As animals mature, that shrinks to only 8% of the stomach capacity. Then the rumen comes in. The rumen is made up of 2 layers, the epithelial layer and the muscular layer. The muscular layer is responsible for rumen contractions. Epithelial layer provides absorption. Prior to weaning, the rumen must develop to be able to absorb the metabolize volatile fatty acids. It is grain that develops the rumen and allows the calf to transition from milk-based to a corn-based diet. In a newborn calf, the rumen makes up to 25% of the calf's stomach capacity. The rumen constantly growing and changing as the calf becomes a ruminant, and by 3 or 4 months of age, the rumen makes up to 65% of the stomach capacity. The rumen is the most important part of the digestive system in a grain-fed calf. Milk feeding versus milk powder. Milk powder or cow milk is channeled through the esophagus via the esophageal groove in the abomasum. This groove is a small channel in the rumen wall that is controlled by muscles that allow liquids to bypass the rumen. It works well when calves suckle from their mothers or from teats, but sometimes does not work when they are drinking from the buckets. This appears to be a physiological condition in response to calves being weaned from their mothers. After colostrum. After the calf has received colostrum sufficiently, it can then be switched to milk replacers. Milk from cows, milk with antibiotics, high somatic cell count, and other. Good quality milk powder you must be careful with, whey-based milk replacers and skim-based milk replacers. These are our 2 milk replacer products. Calves also need high quality starter and hay or straw to develop and utilize the rumen. So as you see below, at 2 weeks and at 8 weeks, how the rumen is developed. In this picture, you'll see the different stomachs of calves. One that is milk only with a milk only diet, and one that is a milk and hay diet, and one which is milk and grain. The housing. Hygiene. This means bacteria-free environment. Manure should be removed frequently from calf pens and huts. Should be cleaned by high pressure cleaner and disinfected with lime before housing of a new calf. Individual and group pens. Calves must be kept in a stress-free environment. It is difficult to identify changes in the behavior of calves which are kept in conditions where they look miserable and hatched because of cold stress. Now we come to diseases. Diarrhea and pneumonia. Diarrhea is a syndrome in calves around the time of weaning, usually, but not after weaning. The cause of diseases is unknown. The infectious agents, environmental, and nutritional factors have been implicated. Symptoms: profuse of grey water diarrhea. Dehydration tends to be moderate. Calves tend to be bright and continue eating. Reduced growth rate. The prevention. The cause is unknown, so no specific prevention program has been developed. However, avoid abrupt weaning and ensure calves get colostrum at least first week after birth. Avoid using pellets that rapidly ferment in the rumen. Use slow fermenting coarse mixes. Avoid products containing heat-treated soy also. The treatment: except for electrolytes, to treat dehydration is often ineffective, with the duration of the disease seeming to depend on the age at which it developed. Younger animals tend to have more persistent diarrhea. Many antibiotics have been tried, but none are routinely effective. Ask your vet for further advice. We talk about pneumonia. Calf pneumonia is a major problem in both the dairy and the beef herds. It is a multifactorial disease. They are called multifactorial disease because they are caused not by a single gene mutation, but a combination of genetic and environmental factors working together in ways that aren't fully understood. The symptoms: the dull and depressed, high temperature, raised breathing due to lung damage, nasal discharge, and reduced food intake. The causes: low temperature, high humidity, poor ventilation, direct draft into calves, mixing of different ages of calves. Treatment: antibiotics and inflammatories and anthelmintics. Thank you.